All right. Hello, class, and welcome to January 19th of 2021. All right. So this is day four. Our outcomes for today are for you all to be able to identify lab safety rules and symbols by taking your test today. Determine what is needed to write an effective CER is going to be our primary focus of today's lesson. What do you need to turn in today? Flipgrid video. Flipgrid video automatically gets turned into me. And then you should have completed pages 6 through 9 in the notebook by today. So you just have those pages done. And when I'm ready to collect them, I will collect them. But you should just have those pages done. Our quote for today is never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. This time will pass anyway. Now, I did find a way to embed a bulletin board into my lessons, and here it is. We'll talk about that in a second. So, first, we'll start with our agenda, the agenda for today. Again, click here. I already have the agenda pulled up, so I'm just going to go actually here. There's the agenda. So, I'll go here to get to the agenda so I can talk about it really quickly. All right. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed your day off. Yesterday was Dr. King's Day, and that's why we were off. So hopefully you enjoyed your time with that. All right, we're now on day four, and I'm just trying to fix my little, I don't know, my little headband. It's just doing its own thing right now. So we'll just kind of take it down. It's in a way. Ah, I don't want to give myself rabbit ears. All right, there we go. All right, get that out of my face. Okay. So, the daily quiz for is going to be today. Here are the usual times, but remember, you have to come to Google Meet in order to know exactly what time they open. All right, here's class starter number 4 that we're on. We're going to review over that. If you look here, these are your test links. Those test links will remain live in this document until the end of today. So we just have to take our test together. We're going to finish our pair deck on claims evidence reasoning. Then we're going to start talking about how to write a claims evidence reasoning. And then we'll start evaluating arguments. And then we'll have some fun with creating our own claim about who killed Arthur. After we complete that, so we will then look at, okay, so what evidence do we need to gather in order to determine when the next ice age will occur? Because our goal is to answer this question here. All right. And then you're going to turn it in under sea levels rising. I will adjust the due date on that one. Then once we finish with that, then we're going to go into who was Milutin Milankovitch. So here's a little activity here where we're going to be looking at, okay, more closely, what is obliquity, what is precession, what is eccentricity. All right. Once we finish with this, if y'all have time, what we will do is give you some time to catch up on your work. Remember, I started putting the bulletin board in our virtual classroom so you all can keep up with your assignments. You don't have to ask me what's due. If it's on that bulletin board, then that's what's due. All right, so give yourself a clap. You made it through week 1. Now we're going into week 2. So clap, clap, clap. Hang in there. It's going to be all right. Again, here's a recap of what we were working on Friday. Here are the due dates for those things. You can look and see. I put the video that we watched back on here because that video is important about System 1, System 2 thinking. There's the Unit 1 anchor. And then don't forget to watch your ed puzzles. All right, so here we are at our closing quote. Remember that if you have any issues, you know what to do. Email me. All right, so our closing quote is, it's okay to be different. It really is okay to be different. You do not always have to do what the majority are doing. Dare to be you, dare to be different. An original is always worth more than a copy. So don't try to be anybody but yourself. That's all we can do, is who we are called to be. Well, that concludes my session about this. Before I go, let's go over trying to escape out of here. There we go. Let's go here to our Zen room. Oh, I just love this room here. It just makes you think about peace and tranquility. Like I said, before we start doing our work, remember. So now what I'm gonna start doing is I was gonna have like little pictures. I was like, oh, just keep it simple. Let's just number the weeks. So this was week 1. So now here's week 2. When we get to week 3, I'll have a number 3 here, and week 4 we'll have a 4 there. just to kind of let you know. So you'll click on this to get to the bulletin board, but I already have it up. So I am just going to start from there. All right, so let's talk about this week. So this week we are learning the structure of CER and finding out what is causing glaciers to calve. Our safety assessments will take place on Tuesday, which is today the 19th, and that's going to be on lab safety symbols and lab safety. You need to make sure you finish your videos in Edpuzzle. That's the other platform we've been working on this week. Your Flipgrid is due today. As far as science notebook goes, the safety cards you have tomorrow and Thursday to turn those in, depending on which day you see me. And then we're going to be working on pages 13 through 15, and that should be completed by the end of this week. As for right now in Google Classroom, you have the Milantin Milankovitch exploration to turn in. And that would have been the first one that's on the Google icon picture. And then for our Lagniappe, if you missed the daily quiz, you must make the quiz up on Thursday during tutoring. I told you about that. So make sure, because grades are about to start going in this week. All right. So that's pretty much the lesson that I have for you all. I mean, the instructions or the explanation or whatever you want to call what I do. That's pretty much all I have for you. Again, just look here and remember the video is going to be linked there. All right. Well, goodbye, everyone. Happy learning. And again, if you have any questions, problems, or concerns, you know what you can do. All right.